Well, I'm afraid I can't say.
Right guys, welcome back to the channel. So today what we're going to do is make a lo-fi beat from scratch. So I'm basically going to show you my process for making lo-fi. These lo-fi beats are super simple. These are the type of things that will go into like lo-fi playlists, like super simple, just real chill, I guess. We've got some lo-fi also going on in the background. So I'm basically going to go over some plugins that I use and also some techniques I use to make lo-fi tracks. And yeah, let's just make some vibey stuff. Before we get into it, follow me on Instagram at myhzy. Subscribe here if you're new, and yeah, let's get into it. Right, so the first thing we're going to do is start with some chords. So what we're going to do is pull up a plugin called Lounge Lizard. This is by far the best plugin for lo-fi melodies. There's a 15-day trial also for this, so if you wanted to use it. And it's just got loads of cool piano sounds. My go-to one is always this Aspirations. So yeah, so we're basically going to use that. So the first thing we're going to do is start by lowering this BPM to say 100. And I tend to always use this plugin called Scaler. So this is another plugin that you can use. So basically what it does is you can just pick a scale, and here are some chords that you can just like click in. So you can also mess with the voicings here, which is what I usually do. So as you can see, this is like a cheat code for lo-fi. So last thing I always use is this button here. So what it does is it adds 7th notes. So I'll just show you what a 7th note would look like. So if I just get in a scale, essentially what this does is, say we just have a normal C chord. What really makes it lo-fi is adding these notes here. So instead of, you can add these notes here. So essentially what we're doing is we're just missing a note each time. So we're skipping one, there's a note, skip one, there's a note, skip one, there's a note, skip one, there's a note. And you can literally just keep going. So this would be a 7th or a 5th. So say we just made some normal C chords like this. So to spice it up, you can just add these extra notes. So here, and then it would be here and here. So now we have these instead. So yeah, so that is one way of basically making lo-fi melodies. So then you can obviously add some extra notes here. So you get the point of that. So that is basically how I would go about making a melody just in the piano roll. But like I said, we're going to use this scale plugin instead. So we're just going to find something nice. So now once we've got it in here, I just drag the MIDI in. Right, so that is good for the melody. Remember, these lo-fi tracks are very simple. So now what we're going to do is we're just going to add some extra little like accents and things like that. So here we got Electro Up. Fire. So now what we're going to do is just keep carrying on with this. So that's just like sort of a cool little accent. So a tip for making catchy melodies is what I do is I bounce the melody out. So just bounce it into a random folder. Then open up Key Finder. This is a free app as well. And what you do is you just throw this in here, and now we know that the key is in B flat. So this is like a really underrated plugin, but the transposer plugin in Logic, you can just basically set the root to whatever that sample was, and now basically everything you play on the keyboard will be in key. Right, so now what we're going to do is get into the drums. So basically I'm going to show you two ways. So the first way is to use a splice sample. So I'll pull that in. So what we're going to do is make it a little more challenging. So I've actually got this free Lofi drum kit here. I put this out on YouTube maybe last month. So if you want it, it's completely free. And it has a load of snares and kicks that I use in my own Lofi tracks. So go get that. And basically we're just going to pick something out of here. So really with hi-hats you can do a few different ways. You can put them on every two-step like this, or you can take a few out, or you can even go less than that.
She just sort of walked into my heart, Judge, and she was there to stay.
Well, I'm afraid I can't stay.
And the last thing that is an absolute necessity for lo-fi beats is some rain or vinyl effects. So we're going to go back into the drum kit, and I've got this FX folder. I just got a bunch of different ones like Firewood, Forest Rain, and some Vinyl Crackle.
Well, I'm afraid I can't stay.
So that was it for the video, guys. Hopefully this helped a little bit on how to create lo-fi tracks. And yeah, that's pretty much been it. Follow me on Instagram at myhzy. Subscribe here if you're new. And yeah, thanks for watching. Till next time.